Coming.
I realize no theme song. It's okay.
You are far smarter than you can ever imagine.
They hear
There is
it.
no
We just
obstacle
don't hear
that
it.
you cannot overcome.
I knew I was far
No
smarter.
problem that you cannot solve, and no goal that you cannot achieve.
I'm always far. I'm far smarter. You're far
Mind
smarter than me.
to your situation.
You're far smarter than me.
I knew that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying. Yeah. My naps though. Don't. So Kiki, what up? Well, are we live in the show? Kiki, you there?
I can't hear you. I'm just waiting.
I thought we live. I don't know if we live. I don't know. Kiki, what? I guess we live everywhere. We're just not live on Facebook.
Yeah, so hold on. Because you can hear us when we be talking.
Yeah, no.
Hello?
There it is. There it is.
Hello?
Hello?
Is we
Hello?
live?
Is
Is
we
we
live?
live?
I think we're live.
It looked like it.
It sounds like it. Oh, okay. People. It's a nice fucking Monday. If you see my face and you see her face, then you know what fucking time it is. Don't act like you're brand new and you don't know. Granted, we may not have seen Kiki on Saturday.
Don't bring up shit. Don't bring up old shit. And the people
Well,
on here don't even know
You
what
know,
happened.
where's my girl Nomi? Because Nomi wanted a award and was looking around. We were looking around and was like, where's? It's old shit. I don't want to do that. I'm not bringing up old shit.
No, I got an explanation. I got an explanation. I
already know what the explanation is. I
no.
already know what it is. It's like, yo, you went to lay down and take a nap because I know you working, but you busting your ass. You went and laid down and take a nap, and that's all it usually takes for you. Is the idea is Kiki lays down and take a nap, and that be it. Y'all got to understand when Kiki says when she literally means she's gonna lay down, Kiki will be fully dressed and lay down with her coat on, and be like, "I'm just gonna lay here for a minute." I witnessed it with chips in her hand, and I'm just gonna lay here for a minute, or lay here for a minute, and then next thing you know, bam! The next day, we see Kiki.
Okay, so in my defense, in my whole defense, I went to Chris Brown on Friday.
Oh Lord! Oh, God, there it is. There it is.
The dopest. Chris Brown and Usher, Brown and Raymond. The
Okay.
dopest. If you did not see them, if you are planning to see them, just hands down, like honestly, Tone, for 5 seconds, it's Michael Jackson in performance, and it's them two. Them two, they are like that. They put on a hell of a show. So what happened was it started an hour later because of the storm.
Okay.
So it put me into 1 o'clock territory on Friday. We ended up coming to the meet and greet. I didn't see you. Okay, I came to the meet and greet because that was a plan. We're gonna leave the show and go straight to the meet and greet. Saturday, now I didn't get home until 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my God.
Okay, so 5 o'clock in the morning, I had to be to work at 9. So I don't really get no sleep. So I stayed at the shop. I tried to thug it out and push it out so I wouldn't have to get a nap. I came home and my thought process was, Nomi rode her bike. Let me wait on her because she got to come from work. And I was like, I don't know if she was tired. I don't know if she was gonna ride. I didn't know what she was gonna do. But I was with BB. That was my plan. So when I got home, I'm waiting on her, and she never came. She did ride.
Oh.
But she tried to call me and tell me that, but I was asleep already, and I was just waiting. So guess what? That was the best sleep ever.
It don't be when you're supposed to be somewhere and you don't. Yeah. So
and I wanted to wear that outfit the next day because it was cute. It was cute.
I saw you next day. It was very cute. I mean, one of the reasons why I always look forward to seeing you out because I'm just curious of what you're gonna wear. Every time we go out, it's never the same.
No,
it's never the same. It's always
That's what
something new.
excites me. That's why I came home and jumped in the shower and did all this and laid like, look, I laid. And before I knew it, it was going on 1 o'clock.
Oh, I get it. So I didn't come out Friday night because I had a prior engagement that I had to go do, right? And so I come out Saturday. You know, I waited Saturday. I made it till like it was like almost the end of the pool party because the traffic. I was like, fuck that. I went to the HOV is in my favor, and then I can shoot down the joint, right?
Mm-hmm.
I get down there and I'm like, all right, cool. You know, everybody's in the pool. You know, everybody's having a good time. The motherfucking mood is right. The Tone says, all right, you know what? I feel like tequila this weekend. You see what happens when you niggas leave me unsupervised? Do you see what happens?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the fuck happened. I know I made it to the party, right? You know, I made it to the party. I went to the party. I was having a good time, socializing, chopping it up with everybody. You know what I mean? People are still tripping because I ain't got no beard no more. Nigga, my job, bitches. I can't. This is not voluntary.
You don't have to explain it to not a soul.
So I get back there and I'm starting to, you know what I mean? That Respirado, that Don was just like, yeah, buddy, come on, man. That's Don.
Respirado.
We could do that. I was like, cool. Ordered me some food. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to have some food later on. I'm going to be good. As the night persisted on.
Womp, womp, womp.
Yeah, I don't know where it went bad at, Kiki. I don't know where it went bad at. It was bad. It was so bad. Huh?
You have to know.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay.
I really don't remember. You know what I mean? It was so bad. Tweety had to drive me back to the hotel because I couldn't drive. They wouldn't let me drive myself. I owe myself like 50 push-ups for spilling a whole cup of fucking tequila in my cup holder.
Ooh, did you pay up?
I worked that shit out today. Because I couldn't do it yesterday. Like I couldn't do it yesterday. Yesterday was mandatory sleep. You know what I mean? All in all, I know I did have a good time. You know what I mean? I just went overboard. I don't know. There's too much tequila.
Don't be like that.
Like people got pictures and I was just fucking faded. Like you could look at a picture and I was just faded. Like gone.
So BB got this thing that she ordered. I don't know where she got it from. Matter of fact, let me find it so I can send it to. Send it to. That ain't Magnum PI. What's his name?
Oh, that's the fall guy, Colt Seaver.
The fall guy.
The fall guy.
See, that's what you get for making me come off my names. I guess you didn't had 6 years worth of white names. I guess you decide to. That's fine. I like the pictures. But it's time to elevate. We're gonna elevate a little bit. You're right.
There is a guest in the background.
Is it?
Hold on.
Yeah. Hey! Oh shit! The nigga's still drinking, sir.
Yeah. Oh man, I gotta join you. Oh
fuck! Now I gotta get one.
Man, come join your boy. Come join your boy.
Hold on, I'm gonna give you a shot. Hold on.
Thank y'all. Don't leave me drinking on here by myself.
I ain't gonna do it.
I can't do it.
Oh shit. Shot.
This is a reminder for let everyone know if anyone wants to join in on the conversation, just like make a request to get a link. And
I like that.
Bring you on.
I like that.
All right.
I'm coming.
Fucking shot glass.
Open up.
This is that bullshit. DJ comes on here.
POP, hold me down. Hold me down. Yeah.
I got Jimmy doing tomorrow. So good.
Oh boy.
No.
Yeah. Thank you.
Kiki shirt on. I got the goddamn cowboy cup.
Okay.
Let's go.
Cheers.
Cheers, girl.
Yeah, cheers.
And I must say, congratulations on the
Thank
Black
you,
Shepherds
thank you.
weekend.
Fact,
How was
man.
days to have us?
Appreciate y'all.
Yo,
Appreciate y'all.
y'all been doing this I've been doing this shit for y'all for years, man. I've watched it grow up. You know what I mean? From when y'all started from the bottom to where you at now.
Bottom, man.
Salute my truckers. Yo, we can go back. Remember the industrial park, that little fucking joint that we went there? Yo, the walls are sweating.
I remember
I remember back in the Ramada. The Ramada, it was like, nigga, it was like 2 people in that motherfucker. Like it was, it was,
Bro,
it was crazy.
it's a contest to y'all that y'all put in the hard work. Y'all fellas do what y'all supposed to do. Much respect to y'all, man. You know what I mean? Y'all out there doing it and saying people want to come and share love with y'all. You know what I mean?
Appreciate it,
I
man.
loved it. Loved it.
Appreciate it, man.
Actually, the hotel was pretty good too. I have memories of that hotel. That hotel changed its name, didn't it?
It
But I
definitely
remember
changed the name.
it was all right though. You know what I mean? Like it was all right. Even the pool party was all right. Everybody, it was like some real chill shit, man. You know what I mean?
DJ, I'm gonna go back.
Okay.
I'm gonna go balls deep.
What? Oh, okay, yeah.
I remember we was like, who the fuck is Black Shepherds? We don't know. We just gonna pop in because if we in murder, it's whatever. It was the most ratchetest. It was so much coochie and boobies and butt crack. It was 9 of us there. Y'all had all the food.
Allegedly.
You don't have proof. It's
It was 9 of us total there. But guess what? We had the best time ever. And all the food. And listen, Don P,
my man.
I don't know what Don P was doing back then, but I think it was like TV dinners and motherfucking leftover nuggets and some shit. But I ate that shit.
He's gonna make it happen though. But Don P's gonna make it happen though. You know what I mean?
He gonna hook some shit up.
Yo, like for real, over the years though, like yo, you gotta remember over the years of watching them grow and yo, yeah, you gotta salute them dudes. You know what I mean?
Yes,
like
Willie Gore. Join us, Willie Gore. All y'all drinking, yes, Willie Gore.
Damn it. You still drink? God damn it. Fuck.
Absolutely.
You know, every time I get on live or show with DJ and I start drinking, it never ever ends up well. This was one time. Remember we was on COVID lockdown? Remember we was on COVID lockdown and we would do the fucking live. We would all get together on the video drink and we was like, yo, take a shot. Nigga, I came in one night and drank half a bottle of fucking Hennessy and passed out on my fucking face, bro.
It was bad. I remember we used to have shot parties on live.
Yes.
It's real shit.
Yes.
Look, we old now. Yo, tweet it.
But here's the secret. We still do it. We do it with loyalty riders every weekend.
I don't know how I do it though. I really don't.
I can't do it every weekend. Fuck you. Fuck that. I don't want to. I better yet, I just don't want to anymore. You know what I mean? Shout out to Tweeta. I got to give Tweeta. Tweeta's the real MVP. She made sure she got me back to the hotel safely because I didn't know my ass from my elbow right out there. I was just gone.
Listen, Tone. Let me, because I heard a little bit when I got on here. Yo, you walked in the anniversary, right? You dapped me up. It was like, look, man, I see you doing your thing. Congratulations, right? After that, I don't know what happened.
I don't know.
The next time I saw you, gone.
Gone. I don't know what happened. I have no clue. Somebody hit me up with a Mickey. Because, bruh, I don't know what the fuck happened. I was just, they didn't take much either.
Somebody was trying to get that thing up off you, Tone.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I'm talking about gone. And then you know your homegirl got you. Jen got you on the video thing.
I don't even remember that shit. I saw the video today. I'm like, oh, what the fuck did that shit happen? All right, yo, Jen.
Hey.
I got it.
Everybody got their cup. Hey, everybody got their cup with us.
Yeah.
And she got her phone in her hand looking for six. Oh, fuck. Here we go. Shots.
Yeah.
She got that phone in her hand.
It's
and
dangerous.
She's looking real suspicious. Nigga, she got you. She got you. Yeah.
It's a done deal.
We're victims. But yeah, man, dope weekend. Everybody, you know what I mean? It seemed like everybody got along. There was no drama. Everything was beautiful, man. I like that type of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Definitely appreciate everybody, man. Appreciate everybody, man, for showing that love and support, man. And our biggest thing is hospitality. It's always been hospitality and just making sure, everybody have a good time, man. Everybody have a good time. They safe. Like you said, Tone, no drama, man. There was no bullshit, no drama. You know what I mean? It was just everybody coming out having a good time and enjoying themselves.
Yep.
Yo, I mean, real shit. I mean, that's how the vibe in the whole party. Even though I was fucking in the wind before I went in the wind, everybody was chilling, man. It was just all love. There wasn't no hostility nowhere. I like that type of shit, man. I don't want to go places where I'm uncomfortable. But yeah, man. Shout out to you brothers for doing your thing, man.
Listen to it, man. Listen, and them 1%ers, man. Them diamonds came in there and partied. They wasn't standing around. They came in there and enjoyed themselves, man. And that's what it's about, man. That's what it's about. Everybody was in there having fun, man, enjoying themselves, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna tell you how special you are. I'm gonna tell you how special you and your team are, right? You're so special. ... That's a pregnant pause. ... How special are they? Y'all so special that I really should have put the top on my night with Chris Brown and Usher. That really, nothing else was supposed to beat that. I was supposed to go home, run out.
We was competing with them.
You were supposed to go home, take a shower, have your special shower time. Yeah. Because you didn't get it like you wanted to get it, because you would have been sandwiched if you could have.
You didn't get caught up on that stage, huh?
I was supposed to go home and right? None of that happened. We came to fuck with you till 5:30 in the morning. I'm just telling you. So it is my honor and my pleasure to be your friend.
Yeah, appreciate that.
To be your demi, your stupid. You know what I'm saying? Glad to know you, big guy.
Yeah, I appreciate both of y'all, man.
So for real though, for what y'all don't know, man, DJ is something special to me for a whole nother reason, and they can help me get over the hump. You know what I mean? When it was COVID, and nobody else wanted to come out. My guy was there with me and pushed me over the hump. Look at the plaque, nice plaque.
Right.
Right.
You know,
it'll be like Instagram. Had that bitch on my head.
You have it on your head like that? Yo.
Man, big shout out to y'all, man. Y'all doing y'all thing, man. Y'all doing y'all thing as always. You know what I mean?
We trying. You know how it is. What y'all need to understand, when y'all go to these parties and everything, you don't know the preparation and the work that goes in beforehand, and what it entails for you to have this great time. You know what I mean? The lack of sleep that these brothers go through to make this shit happen, man. Listen, it's a lot. It's just not get up there and we just party. No, these dudes is working, bro. These dudes is working. Man. The whole weekend straight, don't stop.
And that's the thing people don't understand. Like, it's our anniversary, but it's work for us because we're celebrating, but we want people that's fucking with us to come and have a good time. So we got to put that work in. So by you saying that, Tone, I want to give a big shout out to my vice president, man. My vice president and my two prospects, man. When I say these brothers work this weekend, I mean they work. From my VP hooking up that big old 350 with the trailer and us loading stuff in it, and the prospects setting up stuff, breaking stuff down. Like I want to give a big shout out to them, man, because they went over and beyond, man, with making this success. Don P was cooking the food, man, and all that. So big shout out to the whole team. But I really wanted
that's what I'm getting ready to say. It's a team effort, man.
It's a team effort, man.
You can't have one person team. Yeah, you know what I mean?
I mean,
everybody put that work in, man. You can tell by the quality of the event how people put in that work, bro. And that's respect. That's respect to your team for that.
Yeah, you know? Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Don P cared about me. He saved this. It was one piece of old fish he saved for me. I ate it too.
listen.
I hadn't been there all day. I promise you.
Don P didn't understand how bombarded he was going to get. And I told him, I said, yo, are you sure? He said, yeah, I got it. I said, okay. When I said that seafood salad went so fast, he was like, yo, I mean, I'm talking about my man from Soul Survivor said, hey, listen, I know I'm going to see y'all in 2 weeks. He said, I need you to pack some of that seafood salad, put it on ice, and bring it with you.
2 weeks, two.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Everybody
Yeah,
talked about that seafood salad. Everybody talked about it. He outdid himself. He must have thought this was gonna be the Myrtle House or something.
Man, listen, he thought wrong on that. Them turkey wing, he said them pork chops is the new black man steak. It was a poor man black man steak.
Yo,
He said them pork chops were flying out the window.
that's it, man. I mean, it's a lot of work. Like I said, man, it's a lot of work, and I made that shit happen, man.
So
I mean,
and listen,
who was the
and
fucking lady with the Jamaican food in the back? That vendor you got.
listen,
He blessed the fuck out of me, bro. Like, nigga.
That's Michelle, man. Michelle's brisket. She had that black 10 out back. When I say she can cook, man, listen. She had got sick on Saturday night after the party, but she had pre-made. She made jerk chicken steaks, like jerk chicken steaks with wings, Western fries, and coleslaw. And was selling that shit. We're gonna sell shit for $15. Like when I say her prices.
Her
was
prices
crazy.
was impeccable, dog. But the food was fire. Hands down, I need to know her. I need her information because the food was fire. Fire.
Kiki, at the pool party, she was giving out platters. When I say platters, the platters had chicken, hot dogs, homemade burgers, ribs, deviled eggs, seafood salad. It was like 2 other things. $30 for the whole platter.
Wow.
It was crazy. Yeah, if you didn't eat and didn't drink, that was a problem. If you
didn't have a good time this weekend, I don't know. You don't even need to come outside. Just go find something else to do. Go find something else to do because this is not for you, man. I mean, look, everybody had a good time. Everybody, you know what I mean?
And it did not stop. This summer is full of shit. Like I'm looking at a weekend, I can just and you pop my plants.
Can't. Every time I saw Invictus, I said, I can't wait till September, boy. I can't wait.
Yo, I'm mad because I'll be out of town for that shit. I'll be coming back in the night of Invictus party. I won't make that shit. But
you know how it is, Tone, man. When you gotta work your own event, and then when you get to go to somebody else's event, you
keep your feet up like I'm out for good time.
Good time, right?
That work shit ain't no joke, man. Like, you know what I mean? Until I started really experiencing it, it's a nonstop thing, bro. It's a nonstop thing. Yo, once Friday get here, you ain't stopping until Sunday when everybody go home. Then you better take the next day off, the next 2 days off, and get your shit together because you're here, man.
And then you know what I mean? Make sure you wake up Sunday morning to give everybody safe travels back and all that. You down there looking like a zombie.
You know what I mean? You just sitting at the table like, I gotta get something to eat. But you're clicking time. You know
That's what I like about old school MC. A lot of people don't know the gravity of you sacrificing your Sunday morning to get up and see everybody off and thank everybody for coming to party with you because they could have been anywhere else. A lot of people forget that part. Yeah. You don't got to give nothing out. You don't got to be nothing. It's just got to be your presence from when I'm leaving. Thank you.
That thank you.
It goes a long way. It does. Goes a long way. It definitely goes a long way.
We need to get back to that though. A lot of people need to get back to that. You know what I mean? That's really dope right there. You know what I mean?
Even like I said, like on my last live, like getting criticism, man. Like ask the people that came and supported you. Hey, man, like what'd you like about the event? What's something that you would want different? What's some things that you like? You go off of that criticism because it'll help you. You know what I mean? For that next year, you know what I mean? And things like that. A lot of people can't take criticism. You get what I'm saying? So you have to. You know what I mean?
Because everybody's not going to like everything you do. You got to know what people like. And it's good to get that feedback so you know what to work on and how to better your party. You know what I mean? That's the reason why these parties get better is from the constructive criticism that people give. You know what I mean?
You know the biggest piece of humble pie that I had to eat as a Double Down rider, right? It probably was because we 20 years in now, it probably was our 10th, 11th, 12th, something like that. And they somehow, whatever ended up happening, they ended up moving. Either we moved our date out of having to because of the venue or our roundup changed or something like that. And everybody went to roundup. We had the biggest venue. We sold the tickets, It's just the people made choices. And one thing about that, you know what? But one thing about Double Down, if anybody ever party with us, not just me and Nomi, I'm talking about T-Mac, all of us. If you ever party with us, inspiring all of us wholeheartedly, we're gonna party till the lights go off. And we're celebrating ourselves. So you will party with us because we partying. You know what I'm saying? So we had to look at it like that. But it was a learning lesson. People, I think Magic was the first one who kind of gave me some constructive criticism that I had to eat. He's like, Kiki, you really have to, at the behest of losing money sometime, you just gotta like lose your deposit and move it, because when those big events come, they're gonna do that. So especially when you command an out of town presence, and we definitely commanded all over. So everybody, I think Roundup is sort of on the same page as Myrtle. Everybody from everywhere is going. Like it's just Baltimore Black Shepherds. It's not like it's just that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the other thing is like communication and making sure that you're on the same page when you schedule and shit. So you're not stepping on the next man's toes. You know what I mean? We need to talk to each other and be on the same page. This way, Black Shepherds is this weekend. Why would another big club have it on the same weekend? We all know that shit. You know what I mean? And schedule it right. You know what I mean? This way you give somebody something to constantly keep going by. You know what I mean? Versus having people split up. You know what I mean? Like half the people going there, half the people going there. If y'all work together, you're gonna get the whole crowd, and then the following week that person get the whole crowd. They're gonna go there. You know what I mean? I mean that's just common sense. But we gotta get back to that though.
That's the biggest thing, and it's like, especially like you said with the bigger clubs. Like, of course, it's so many clubs across the United States. It's so many. So you're gonna step on somebody's toes. But if you have relationships with people, even if you are in a different state, but you're a big club, and then another big club is having something, like you said, Tone, reach out. Hey man, look, I know y'all usually have y'all anniversary the weekend after 4th of July. We was thinking about doing ours the weekend after, 4th of July. So then you talk and you try to work it out. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, you compromise. And I ain't gonna lie, big shout out to motherfucking True Icons. True Icons out of Richmond, man. Tony reached out to me, man, and was like, hey, listen, I'm trying to figure out a date to where as though I don't step on your toes, you don't step on my toes, because he right there in Virginia. So it's like, hey, listen, what can we work out? And we figured it out. You know what I mean? We figured it out, and it worked. But we respected each other enough to say, yo, we got this date, but can we work something out? You know what I mean? And that's all it takes sometimes. That's all it takes sometimes.
And it's compromise.
Conversation. That's it, man.
I grew up in a time where we went through the growing pains. Out of 20 years, we went through the growing pains where we stuck hard body to our anniversary date. Motherfuckers was moving that shit around. I'm like, bro, I know Black Shepherds was in. Why they do shit in March? Like now you're on my shit now. And that's why one time, and this is no lie, Double Down anniversary is the second weekend in August. Second to third, like it's around it's a teen. So sometimes it ends up being second, but we try to keep it to the third weekend, right? Yeah. And there was 2 clubs who was like, fuck it. They jumped on the books the same night.
They don't care.
That's very humbling too, motherfuckers. That's very humbling too, motherfuckers. Because you realize I ain't gonna say nothing. But you realize you got to stick with your guns. Stay where the fuck you're supposed to be at. Because that night, it was not very lucrative for them. It wasn't. And I was way out west bumfuck. And people still came and fucked with me and did, gave them a little bit of crumbs because you can't be greedy like that. You can't feel away. This is the MC. It's so much love to go around, bro. It's so much out here that just want to support you because that's what it's about. So when you start doing that devious type shit, guess what? It ends up backfiring.
I know next year, June 11th through the 13th.
Talk your shit.
June 11th through the 13th. Them Underworld boy. Oh, Lord. I'm already tired. I ain't even get here yet.
And I can't wait.
Tired.
And I can't wait.
Yo,
You know what I mean?
it's gonna be an experience, but yo, that's the time of the coming. See, some of these clubs get together and they ain't got like 6 months in and want to have an anniversary fucking party, man. You know what I mean? And that shit don't be working sometimes, man. You gotta
Numbers
put in the
don't
work,
lie.
you know what I mean?
Numbers
And here's
don't
the thing.
lie.
You gotta get out there, you gotta put in that hard work sometimes. And to look at my brothers right now, yo, it's time. It's time. It's time. You know what I mean? It's time. And we're gonna see what we can do for y'all. But mark that shit in your calendar. It's a Baltimore thing. It's a Baltimore thing. And see, so here's what it is. Look at this shit. You can come in June, then you can come back in July. You know what I mean? And rock out in Baltimore. Y'all niggas know y'all love it up there. So what the fuck are we doing?
I got a question.
So,
This is totally not a real scenario.
yeah.
Right? Totally not a real scenario.
Oh, let me get a shot. Hold on.
So,
Let me get a shot. Oh Lord.
instance, right? Just and you know, you can answer or not. If me, you, and DJ all got into one club, right? All of me, you, DJ Magic, Tall Man, Know Me, you know what I'm saying, Don P, all of us decide to get in the club.
Yeah.
New name. Do we still have to wait the year before you have an anniversary?
I mean, are we talking? Is this a new club? We was all forming.
No more Black
All of us
Shackers,
just jumped in and we formulated a new club. I
no
mean,
more DDR. It's a new club.
You gotta wait.
You still
Come
gotta
on,
wait.
come on,
You gotta
DJ.
wait. You can't do that. You can't just because we known and stuff like that. You gotta still put in the work because other people are watching what we doing, man.
Not
And
you
they know
get
if we
closer to
doing
the
it right,
camera.
we're gonna get the respect, you know?
Turn your volume up.
Like AG say, turn your volume up.
Yo.
Tell the people in the back in the satellite parking. Can you tell them in row D?
I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know if they got the hearing aids on, Kiki. You might have to check the batteries in the hearing aids.
You know what though, and this is no disrespect though.
None.
But our 1%ers and OGs, not just 1%, but OGs, they have to learn to shut that shit down because we're getting away from the
fundamentals
and the politics of this. And now you got pop-up clubs and you got people that's leaving clubs trying to start their own clubs because they mad about how certain stuff is not going their way. So they want to start their own thing. And now you got people that's been, let's use an example. You got people that'll leave a club 1 week, jump into a club that's just starting, and they throw a patch on. How you get a patch and
2 weeks later they got a whole new cut on? Like, sir,
how that happen? How did that happen? You know what I'm saying?
And we cool down process. Whatever happened to the cool down process where you ain't touched nobody? It's 6 months to a year. You just chilled out. You know what I mean? You got cooled up before you even thought about, you know what I mean, hanging around and doing all that shit. It changed. Times have changed.
What about that?
Go ahead.
Let me ask you this real quick, Kiki, because you've been in the game for a minute. So whatever happened to that phone call? Let's just say, okay, I'm a president of a club, right? But I get kicked out of a club. I leave a club, right? I want to go join another organization.
Nah.
Let's just say, hold on. Listen to this. Let's say I want to go. Let's say I want to go join Block Burners, right? Right. Whatever happened to picking up the phone as a block member to say, hey, what y'all know about DJ? What happened? I mean, is he good? Is he street? Do you owe y'all money?
They don't do that no more.
What's going on with him?
They don't do that.
They don't do that phone call to check in and say, no, they doing that. You wanna know what they doing?
To vet that potential member. They don't.
They think about a number.
That's MC 101. You can save yourself a potential disaster by finding out who the fuck you're getting. And I'm not trying to say that who you are is who you are, but who you are is who you are. And if we're gonna inherit your you don't want to pay dues, you reckless out this motherfucker, you doing any and everything underneath my name. No, thank you. No, and that's how you find out. You know how many people you know the club still believes because they didn't. Let me just say this for people who have the bylaws where your sergeant is supposed to receive the old cuts or whatever it is, right? I know people who have prospect for the club, still holding their old shit because they didn't even tell no one else. They didn't tell the other club.
What?
Same thing when people be moonlighting at a job. I'm like, bro, I said, this is so dangerous. This is so dangerous.
Yo,
I spoke to someone. This is real cute yesterday, and this person used to be a high ranking member in his club in another state. He is now here, but he a pro before another club now. He told me, like, he said, yeah, I even told him I'll prospect. I said, did you have any choice? He says, no, I'm already a yama where I'm from. I said, yeah, but not with this.
We lost. The politics is lost. It's lost now. And that's why I say, for me, I feel like I love the set, man, but the set is getting watered down.
Yeah.
So here's real shit. Before I came over to Underworld, right, I was with X Riders, and it was time for me to go. The reins were being passed to me, but I didn't want it. I wanted out. I didn't want to do it. I knew where I wanted to go. And I had my own personal reason why. But before I did that, you know what I mean, I was vetted. My president and Magic had a whole conversation. Bishop and Magic had a whole conversation about me coming over there, and it was done the right way. They know what kind of person I am, and know what kind of and that's how shit should be done. But you know what I mean? Unfortunately, with these new clubs that just popping up, this is where you lose that at, because you got clubs just popping up and just doing what the fuck they want to do, and nobody's truly checking them.
Nobody checking.
You know what I mean? And they can get away with it, and they feel like, yo, what the fuck? What you gonna do? You know what I mean? Until we get back to really our dominance really stepping in and checking these motherfuckers, you're gonna have this problem. And it's only gonna get worse. So the question to that is, yo, you're a sit down conversation with the dominants. How do they want to proceed with these fucking pop up clubs? Because you see a DJ, you see a motherfucker leave a club one day and then be like, yo, 2 weeks later, you be like, what the fuck? Wait a minute.
And then my thing is because some don't go your way, now you want to start a new club?
Yeah, and that's that bullshit though.
Yeah.
That's that bullshit. But for people that are doing that, your heart was never really in it. So why the fuck did you put it on your back? If it ain't in your heart, don't put it on your back.
And guess what? When you start that new club, it ain't going to succeed.
No, it's going to fail. You know what I mean? It keeps failing. Like I know of a person. I'm not going to say any names.
Thank you.
Somebody in North Carolina. Every time you turn around, there's a new club. You got a new patch. God damn.
Hold on, I gotta get another drink on that. Hold on.
You know what I mean? You went from this dominant to that dominant. Now you under the new patch. I'm like, what the fuck? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It ain't been fucking 3 weeks.
Wow. Let me slide back on over. Listen,
you ain't seen me, DJ.
So at that point, can you really blame these people for what the fuck they doing? Can you blame them? Because if the dominant is going to allow it, we can't say nothing.
Listen, I'm not on here to start no shit. I don't mean to take over.
We just have a friendly conversation, bro.
We're talking politics and all that.
Nothing like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't want to jump on here and talk about politics shit, but we gotta get back. We gotta get back to the basics, man, of this shit. We got to, because if we don't, it's gonna run crazy, and that's where it's heading at. It's running crazy now. People don't like stuff, so they go here, they go there.
I'm mad. I'm gonna start my own shit, or I'm gonna jump over here with him. You know what I mean? Oh no, and it don't work there. I'm gonna leave there, and I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna do this, and you bouncing around like what the fuck? Like a polo stick, nigga. Like, god damn.
So whose responsibility is it? It outside of dominance, outside of them, whose responsibility is it for your members to understand tradition and protocol?
That's for you to teach your members. You're supposed to, even as I hang around a prospect, that's your time to fucking learn. That's your time to learn. But if you truly prospecting, pause, because everybody got different things. But
a lot of people ain't truly prospecting.
But you're prospecting this person, but they don't know shit about protocol. Nothing. But they put a patch on their vest. So now what happens when if a dominant approaches them and asks them certain questions and they can't answer?
They can't answer it. Because some state that you go to, These dominants ain't playing that.
Nope.
Some of these states,
Absolutely.
these dominants ain't playing, and they will check you quick.
Y'all think it's a game?
Yeah. I mean, and I like within my club, like if you hold a position, it's mandatory for you to go to prop. That's just automatically off the break. It's mandatory. If you're a prospect, it's mandatory for you to go to get that knowledge.
That's the same like with Underworld. You got to go to prop. You know what I mean? To get that education.
To get that education and knowledge.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And I think it should be mandatory for everybody to go to understand this stuff because that's what the proc is for. You know what I mean? And you learn these positions. And real shit. Some people sit in these seats and don't understand how the position works. They just sit there because it looks good. And they want
the title. They want the title.
That right there.
If you leave positions up to people's interpretation, this is where it goes wrong. If you let me do what I think a sergeant does, without background, without somebody to kind of train me and put some oomph and depth behind the position. Same thing. You know how much stuff I learned every year from being a president? From going to prop. How much stuff I learned when I was a vice president, how much stuff I learned as a member. It's just, and honestly, I let everybody, like you go through all of them. Because you know what? I have to have accountability too. So if my members don't sometimes, if you go every year, you don't sit in on my shit to see, that's kind of keeping me, holding my feet to the fire.
Oh, you know what's crazy is that, like this past year, I'm sitting in the Sergeant at Arms class, right, at the proc. And I turn around and I got Magic on one side, I got fucking Tall Man on the other side, and they popping in, you know what I mean, just to get that knowledge, you know what I mean? And I watch Magic and them do it, and Rick and them do that, bounce from different classes, you know what I mean, to understand what these positions are. But some of these dudes don't get it.
Yeah, you're never too big to learn. I don't care how many years you've been in the game, you're never too big to learn.
And everybody's a pro. Everybody's a sergeant at some point. Everybody's a road captain. Like everybody got to know what they're doing. Because for real, how can I say with sure confidence that you are really, really doing this position all the justice it can do without understanding what the position entails?
Right.
Everybody want to be a chief though, but nobody want to be no Indians. Everybody want to be a chief. But when they get that chief position, do they want to put in that work to do that chief position?
But you see, they get that position, but you can see how the club is ran and how the club fails. You know what I mean? Because they don't understand what that position entails. You know what I mean? It starts from leadership. It starts from you leading these people. If you don't have the right leadership, that club ain't going to go nowhere. You're not going to do nothing. You're not going to have no structure. You're not going to have nothing. You know what I mean? It's going to collapse.
I tell my prospects this. I said, I won't ask you to do nothing that I won't do. If I say, hey, I need you to go out here and pick this trash up. Guess what? I'm gonna be out there picking up trash with you.
But you know what? For some of these people, though, DJ, it's hard to do. You know what I mean? They got their ego is in the way. Like, yo, you ain't gonna play me like that, nah, son. You know what I mean? I try to explain that to some other people, or other people. I'm gonna say other people. You know what I mean? Yeah. It was hard for me to go back to prospecting. It was, and I did it. And I did it with a smile on my face.
That's a humbling thing for you. You know, Tone, like, I'm glad you said that because you know you got some people out here that ego and that pride is so big. They're like, I was with such and such club. I ain't got a prospect. I got like give me a vest.
Me prospect?
Yeah, you making me give me a vest. I need to just get a vest. I sat out my year. I don't need a prospect. I don't care if I'm coming to a new organization. I'm not prospect. Now I need to invest. Well, guess what? This ain't the club for you.
Then
it's not the club for you.
With that shit. You got earned. It should be earned, not given, bro. That's just one-on-one. But you know, when I watch some people, you can't be humble. Like, yo, the prospecting joint is a humbling experience. It's not bad. It's all what you make it. You know what I mean? If you read more into it than what the fuck it is, you failed already, bro. You failed
because they feel like a prospect is like you talking down on them, or no, it's not. We talking down on you. You're getting to know our organization. You came from a different organization, so this is how things was ran over there. Well, we run things like this, and it's a learning. It's a learning experience because guess what? You might not like how we do things over here.
See, but that's the key there. Because at that time, while it's prospecting both ways. You know what I mean? I'm prospecting your club, and the club is prospecting me to make sure that this is the right fit. That this fit is going to work. And a lot of people overlook those signs, and then you wonder why later on when you pass this dude, it don't work out. This dude is there a couple months, and then he's gone. You didn't see the red flags in the beginning when he was doing the hang around and the prospecting part, bro. You know what I mean?
You know what I think too? I think that's probably passe. Is people going to, like, I've had many conversations with Capone. I like how he rock. I like how he gets down, and I've had many of those conversations, male to female, as to how I can be a stronger leader. I've had it, and I've had it with Scar. I've had it with people in these positions that are not afraid, and they ain't gatekeeping, and they're helping you.
Right there, they not gatekeeping. That, like you said.
The problem is that black people don't want to fucking sit down and talk and have these conversations. You know what I mean? If you're afraid to go have these conversations and seek the knowledge, it's not going to just fall in your lap. You know what I mean? You got to go talk to these people and get it. You know what I mean?
And some people feel like a Capone, a Scar, people like that's been doing this. They OGs. They feel intimidated by them when they just
a man just like me.
They just like us.
Just a man. They no different.
Ain't
you
no
can
different.
Talk to them, man.
So when you go approach them, they not one of them people that's like, oh, like I'm too good to talk to you. No, let's have a conversation because they want to give you the knowledge so you won't be out here doing the wrong shit. I mean, they want to teach. They want to give you that knowledge. They're not going to gatekeep. So
you know what I want to know? This is a question that pops in my brain. I wonder, do the United States have a PROC? Do they have a pro-convention for the United States of America presidents and these vice presidents and these motherfucking high-ranking officials? Do they got a PROC?
You know what they got? You know what they got?
They got money.
They got money. They got money.
That's what they got.
I mean,
they don't need that shit. They don't need that shit.
They got money.
Oh, my scamming niggas, where
y'all Yo, man, but yeah, man. Once again, congratulations on a great weekend, man. I love seeing the success from you fellas, man. I'm looking forward to seeing what y'all have in the future. You know what I mean? It's the only way y'all going is up. You know what I mean? Shit,
I appreciate that, man. Definitely appreciate it.
Let's read some of these comments. If anybody want to come in and join, please send me an inbox. I have the.
I'm sorry, we got caught up. We didn't even read the comments.
No, we can take more people. So if anybody wants to join in and add their little 2 cents.
So see, this is a new platform for me. So how can I see the comments? Because I don't see no comments, nothing.
So what's weird is how we do it. We got 2 joints. Like right now, I got my phone. And that's how I read the comments.
Okay,
you know what
I got
so I would keep the extra phone on the side so I can read the comments while I'm doing this. You know what I mean?
So I got like extra phone, so y'all ain't tell me that. So I gotta go. But y'all gotta send me like some
studio. When we was in the studio, you just had your phone next to you and you was watching the joint. But this now we doing this, and then I got the phone next to me and I can see the comments. Normally we be reading them joints, but the conversation got so good. Like
Okay, so some of the comments they says Soji said folks don't want to prospect because they know how they treated and disrespected previous prospects. Blackout said I've heard 1% is pressing people and I've been pressed by 1%. For his knowledge. That's good. He also said, as a club member, you should know what everyone's position is and what is required of said position. Do you know, I know some people who do not know their club members' government name.
Whoa.
I know some people that don't even know the founders of their club but got a patch.
I know that too.
I'm gonna shut up though.
Nah, look. People gonna take offense. People might take offense and things. But yo, we just speaking some pure facts of things that we see. We're not giving out no names.
This is observations. It ain't pointed towards nobody. It's just observations and experience.
If you in your feelings, that shoe must have fucking fit. Take it the fuck off and walk away. I mean, it's cool. I'm not mad at you.
Oh, Batman said they do have a PROC for the presidents. Look at my fingers. It's called the Trilateral Commission, the Bilderberg's Convention. Oh.
Did our president miss those?
Never knew.
Did he miss those? Was he gone when that thing was going on?
He probably bought them out.
Something.
You know how you got
our money.
Hold on, slow. I'm about to slow. Slow, I'm about to inbox you, brother. The slow
Oh,
mo
he
want to come
want to come
on.
on?
Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. This is Mr. Furley. He said, like you said, pride stops them from asking questions to get better, stop them from apologizing, and most importantly, everyone from members to presidents prevents them from asking for help. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because I intend on, like, once I found out, I had a time frame on this bike shit before until they came out with the trike. And I was like, oh shit, I ain't never got a knock. I ain't never.
Not you saying until they came out with the trike.
I said, oh shit. So because of that, it will behoove me to move how I want to be remembered. It will behoove me to pass on whatever I know, and to know what I don't want to know, and to know what doesn't feel good to hear, and to know things that I haven't previously known, because things are ever evolving too. So for real, just I'm gonna tell you the biggest thing that I saw one time was a club that came out with Jean Vest. They wasn't Jean Vest because they didn't know. They found out
real quick.
The hard way.
But that should have never happened.
But
should never happen. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
Well, who's responsible for that though? Like if they don't know.
That's the question. How did you even become a club? How were you even allowed to, form a club and you weren't vetted properly? Who is responsible for that? Who do we turn to for that?
Well, I think now that part is really is under the scope now. That part is being done. Because I know a lot of people for real who was coming to me, it's like, widow, and I sent them where they supposed to be, and they didn't come out right. It didn't come out. It didn't happen. I know some people who did everything. It took them a year because they thought I could stroll in with my little 5 members and we Gucci, and that's not the way it works.
That's not how it works.
I didn't sit in on those tables.
That's definitely not how it works.
But I know you need more than sheer will and 5 people.
Yeah. I've been in them clubhouses and them rooms. Yeah, I mean, talking to 1%ers and hey, listen, y'all ain't just gonna pop out here and do what y'all want to do. And this is when I first got on the set, starting my own joint. Me and my homeboy, we had to sit in those rooms with them OGs and be like, all right, this is what you want to do. Well, you need to do X, Y, and Z. Right. Because if you come out and you just pop out, you're gonna have a problem. And I feel like that's what it needs to be, because if you don't mandate it, it's gonna go crazy. You're just gonna have all these different people running around here thinking they can do whatever. I mean, so if we don't check them, nobody else will.
It's our community, and for real, when you leave it in the hands of people who don't know tradition and protocol, we're doomed to fail. And I want to be around to get on that trike. God damn it, I want to get on that trike.
That's next. That's next. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm going to take care of it. I just really want to be. I want to be safe. I want to be looked after. I want to be fucked with in the long way and the right way, not just you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, absolutely. And
a lot of people don't understand too, man. Like, you build so many relationships, man, on the set, man, and it's bigger than bikes, man. It's bigger than what people think. Like, you could be in a whole different state with your family, by yourself, like you on the road traveling, and you can just tap in with so many different people all over just because you're on the set and you built those relationships. I always tell this story, man. My best friend, man, Rick Underworld, man, shout out to him. I was broke down in Massachusetts. I was working.
Where was you working on that? Where?
In Massachusetts. Massachusetts. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I was broke down, man, and I didn't know nobody out there. I ain't had no relationships with nobody out there. I made a call to Rick, man, and Rick has been in the game for a long time. He got connections and relationships everywhere. He made a phone call, man, and made a phone call to Ducati, man, out Relentless. Out there.
My girl.
You know what I mean? And when I say down to earth, like me and her, I mean, when I say thick as thieves now, she gives me knowledge on this set. I mean, like, she didn't know me from a can of paint. And I was like, look, man, I'm stuck out here for the weekend, whatever case. Rick made that phone call. She hit me up. She said, where you at? She said, listen, I'm working right now, but anything you need, like, I got you. And I'm like, yo, she don't even know who I am. Like, Rick just made a phone call and it didn't matter, right? She sent me a bottle. You know what I mean? She sent me groceries. Like, she was like, I can't bring it to you, but I'm going to DoorDash it to you. And while you here this weekend, if you need anything, you hit me up. When I say we've been locked in ever since, and I'm like, let me give you some money. She's like, your money ain't no good here. And I'm like, what? I'm like, you don't even know me. She was like, but guess what? Something might happen to me down the road, and I might call you. And guess what? You gonna be there for me because I was there for you. When I say we've been locked in ever since. But that's the part that I love about this community. It's not always bad things. It's a love and appreciation that we got for these two wheels, but it's also the respect that we have for each other as human beings. And you build those relationships and you lock in.
I met a lot of people, man, that on this set that just genuinely amazing souls, man. And I've fortunately been able to help some people out in the time of need themselves. You know what I mean? I remember it was off the late night. You know what I mean? My man called me from North Carolina, was like, nigga, we got some problems. I was like, what's up? Man, I'm in VA and these state boys on me. Man, pull up to the house, man. Pull up to the house. Put the shit in the garage. Y'all chill. You know what I mean? And nigga was so appreciative of that shit, like, you know what I mean? But for me, it was nothing. It was like, yo, just come chill. You know what I mean? It's no big deal. Yo, hold on. You ain't got to ride that shit back home. Let's put that shit on the trailer and take that shit back home. You know what I mean? And so after that, I've been locked in with my man. Said that whatever. He was like, yo, whatever you ever need, you call me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just over some shit.
Back in the old days, I'm gonna say in the old days, because this was before the 2000s, right? I had a similar, like a love distant relationship with the MC. Meaning, I fuck with y'all when I see y'all, because I'm thinking we all really not friends. We all just do the same shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? Let me tell you, Capone and the Block Burners. I got stuck in Atlanta. Held me down. My money was no good. I ate good. I slept good. The mamas took me around. Nothing. And rest in peace to Beans. Beans problem.
Right.
Rest in peace to Big Boy. Let me tell you something. In they looked out. Same thing happened when my truck broke down in Patterson, Virginia. Is that a place, Tom?
Where? Say that again?
Patterson?
I don't know. I got to check that. Look that up. It's possible.
Petersburg, Virginia is a place.
Okay.
Petersburg is a place. Petersburg is about
200 miles from this joint, from PG County, and my engine blew on my truck. When I tell you, big freaky, everybody pulled up on me, and I was like, oh my God. And it was this dude from Zoo Riders. Hooked my shit up to his truck, got on his bed, came and got me, took me all the way home with all my shit, and would not take no money. He told me the number of times you saved me, the number of times Double Down looked out. He said, I would never take money from y'all. That's what I knew wholeheartedly, and I'm that way. I'm that way. One of my friends from New York was coming home from Myrtle Beach, Big Jim, and his whole headlight and all that shit blew off. He came to my house and stayed for the weekend. He's like, look, he made it as far as to Maryland and could not make it no more because you need headlights to ride your bike.
Yeah.
I knew him. I didn't feel no type of way, but I knew him, and I just looked out for him. So I'm just saying that to say I have stories galore. I just want to give flowers to those who really, really take this MC shit and take it to heart, like brothers, sisters, blood, who take it like this. I love y'all for that. I love y'all.
There's a lot of people on this set, especially two on here right now, that I love them better than some of my family. To be honest with you. I mean, you know, and it doesn't mean we don't have to have the same patch for me to have that type of my type of love.
We ain't got to talk every day.
No,
we ain't got to talk every day. We know what it is when we see each other.
And you know what, too? Guess what? You ain't got to have no patch for me. If you don't gotta have no patch. There's people who for real who used to be in these clubs and had a sour experience or grew out of it or whatever, and they're afraid to come back and still have those connections because they think that we superficial.
Yeah.
No, I said there people for real who put that motherfucking work in. Right now, I'm gonna speak for myself. I can walk anywhere across most of these states without no vest on, and people know who the fuck I am.
Yep.
A lot of
Put the work in.
A lot of people can't.
Be trying to be incognito.
Absolutely.
A lot of people cannot do that. That vest makes them.
So I'm not gonna go there. Look, I'm gonna turn this way. I'm gonna turn this way on that one.
I'm gonna put my pinky in there.
Did Slow-Mo come in?
Huh?
Where's Slow-Mo? He didn't come in.
Send it to him. Slow-Mo, where you at?
Scooter.
I don't know where. I sent it to him.
Hold on. Let me double behind you. I would love to hear skinny mini voice. Little bony ass. He bony as shit. Okay, Scoot. There you go. Contact JG Whitworth now at 877 cash now. My eyes are green. Cause I eat a lot of vegetables.
I'm up here eating this damn food, man. I ate all day and I've been on this road. Big shout out. Look, Ali came to Underworld Ali.
Fuck Ali.
Came to Baltimore, right? He said, DJ, I sent you this spot on TikTok. He like, I need the address to this place. They got a seafood motherfucking egg roll. They got crab cake, shrimp. This shit got so much in this egg roll, right? He pulled up on me at the anniversary and was like, DJ, I know I'm in your city, but I know that you haven't had this yet. I was like, hey, what? Yo gave me this damn egg roll. This egg roll is amazing.
Is it?
You can't keep on that. I need to know. Amazing. I'm about to call Ali, my nigga. Plug me in, bro.
He said, DJ, I was in the hood. He was like, I had to pull out my joint. I mean, like, but I got these motherfucking egg rolls. so he told me where he pulled up at. I said, oh yeah, nigga, he was over East Baltimore. Yeah, you gotta be a little careful with that. These egg rolls, oh my God. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, put me on with that, DJ. Put me on. Yeah. Just shoot the info, bro.
I got you, man. I got you. Egg rolls, crazy.
Look, here goes Silk. That's the 5th time the engine blew up.
Damn.
Yo. That joint keep ticking though.
Shots fired.
That joint keep ticking though, man.
Let me tell y'all something about old Kiki, right? So my daddy worked for General Motors for 30-something years, retired from there and everything, right? He threatened me so bad. He kept telling me, you always get some American. They can always da-da-da. I stepped aside, you know what I'm saying? I bought a Nissan. He almost went to join Elizabeth. So I doubled back. I came back over here, got me a Ford. You know what I'm saying? People can say what they want about Fords, right? My truck, while everybody's new cars is breaking down and leaking and shit, my truck still
It's still running.
It's built for a truck.
Ford truck, goddammit.
She don't matter what the fuck she going through with that truck. That truck keep going. She ain't never going. Kiki ain't never gonna get rid of that truck ever.
Even I had my last truck. That bitch was sexy.
That black joint.
Absolutely.
You had. Yeah. But it wasn't the Ford. See, it was funny though. She had bought the black joint, right? She maybe drove it once or twice and went right back to the Ford. I'm like, you got the new sexy. What you doing? Nah, it was the Ford for her. You know what I mean?
That's how I did with my bikes though. For real, I was choosing. It just be like that. It be like that. I'm a comfort girl. I'm a comfort girl.
Oh, but yeah, man. Who's next up on the clock for an anniversary? Who's next up on the clock?
Listen. No, first of all, let's shout out the home team first. FOE.
Okay. Come on.
FOE next weekend.
No, this weekend. Family over everything. This weekend coming up.
Okay.
So make sure y'all show them some love.
Okay.
But another one that y'all need to be at.
I can't make it. I already know what it is. Don't say it. I already know what it is.
Survivors.
Yeah.
July 25th.
I can't make it.
Listen, they had their first pool party anniversary last year. They rented out a mansion. Backyard was crazy. You got cornhole, zip lining, everything was up there, right? When I say, besides our party, I ain't never seen so many black people in a pool. Amazing.
Can you send me the information? Because I did talk to
Cheeks. So big shout out to Cheeks, man, President of Soul Survivors, man. When I say they show y'all a good time, man. And Tone, hit me some things out there.
Man, listen.
Soul Survivors, I'm gonna say Soul Survivors bring them out. They bring them out. That's all I gotta say.
I know.
Cause she's a motherfucker.
I need them to fucking pull that weekend.
Hey Kiki, no homo. They got some eye candy for you. You know what I mean? No homo. They got some.
I know this.
You know what I mean? But they bring them thing out, boy.
Yeah, I heard
that. Look, between them two, I miss them. Rain, rest in peace. I miss them.
Triple X, man. Triple X, love.
Yeah, man.
Triple X, man.
Rest in peace, sir.
But they got their bike night, man. That Friday, the 24th, is at that clubhouse. They got a new clubhouse, and then Saturday they got their pool party. I want to say it's from like 12 to 6, and then they go back. I mean, to their clubhouse that night. But that's definitely one that you don't want to miss. But they're the next two big bangers, man. FOE and Soul Survivors.
Okay.
Of course, you got Kings of the South this weekend too. You can't forget about them. That's Mother Chapter.
That's something different. If you never experienced that, that's something different, bro. That's a different ball game. That's a whole week of shit going on. You know what I mean?
That's a different ball game.
You can get sucked up inside of that, man. It's
Fall Guy. Scooter is backstage.
Fall Guy.
He heard me. So August, June, July, August.
Hey.
Yo. How y'all doing?
From the beach, it's not the beach.
Yeah, I'm back from the beach, sitting at the beach.
It didn't matter. You took Sam to the beach, so you ain't need all that, bro. You took Sam to the beach, so you ain't need all that.
Yeah, you're right about that. So I was listening to y'all earlier, and I just want to add in that all these pop-up clubs that come up, they don't put the work in. And as somebody who started off on a 50cc scooter, showing up at biking events, people laughing at me and wondering who the fuck I was, it makes me feel some type of way that you have a person that leaves a club on Monday, starts a club on Tuesday, they got patches on Saturday. And then the shit never fucking works out because they didn't put the work in. People fucking leave a club on Monday, start a new club on Tuesday, they got vests on Saturday, and they didn't put the work in. I'm 10 years into this game, and I'm going to let this be known right now that I am the newly installed vice president of Underworld, and it took me a while to get here. When I left Show Enough Riders as the PRO and as the person that made the main decisions in that organization, I had to break myself down to come to Underworld and start over again as a prospect. And lose the name that was given to me from the first day I came on the set. But that's the work you got to put in. This shit is earned. It's not given. And that's why them clubs never fucking make it. I know 5 clubs in the DMV area that was supposed to start up, but they didn't make it up 2 months because they started inbreed fighting and it didn't work out.
Yes.
This shit is earned, is not given. Respect is earned, is not given. You gotta put your work in. You gotta hit the road. You gotta go to parties, and you can never get you fucking comfortable doing this shit.
So first off, Flo, I want to tell you congratulations. You earned that shit, bro. You earned that shit. You were the man. It's a no-brainer thing, man. You earned it. You know what I mean? I'm quite sure you're gonna be a hell of a vice president, brother. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I'm not boastful, but I wanted to put it out there because I'm going to be in these streets this week, and I didn't want nobody to find out and be mumbling and asking.
Ain't nothing to mumble about. Fuck them. This is what it is. You know what I mean? Any questions? That is the BP right now. Any questions, you go to him. That's it. You go straight to him and talk to him, man. It's earned, not given. You see the difference?
Hey, Slow, you do know that the vice president run the club now, right?
You know?
I know that. Look, I ain't gonna look. I got that.
we
That's
know,
all I can say. I got that.
look, we know you got that.
Yo. So
yeah, you've been around for a minute, Slow Mo. So definitely, man, congratulations. Yeah. Like you said, man, it's a humbling experience, like you said, from going from Scooter, everybody knowing you as Scooter, to now you taking that transition, man, and humbling yourself to be like, you know what, I'm a prospect all over again, and I'm no longer known as Scooter. Like, my name is Slow Mo, because you put in that work for them to give you that name. You get what I'm saying? They could have just left your name as Scooter, but
that shit was hard.
Right. You put in that work.
Yo,
you mean? So
Slow, I can vouch. I can vouch. He put in a lot of hard work, and it was a humbling thing. And this is what I was saying. You have 2 people that had names that were somebody before this. You know what I mean? And to start all over and break down and be a prospect and start all over again, man. Yeah, it was a humble experience, but me and him did it together. Yeah. When we did it together, we crossed over together.
Yeah, we did our underworld homework together. Like somebody said there's people out there that don't know their club brothers first name, the government names. That's a requirement to come in the underworld. You better know everybody's government name. Yeah. You better know everybody's government name.
I'll tell you,
and you gotta know who the founders are. And we had to put everybody in chronological order when they joined Underworld. We had, and then some of our brothers ain't gonna help you. Like I'm gonna tell you right now, some of our brothers did not help us at all.
It was a humbling experience. It helped you learn the history of the club. It helped you learn who your members are. It helped you understand. Some of y'all don't understand how these people earn their names. Why they name that? Yeah. You don't understand that. You just call this person's name, but you never want to think, why did they give you that name for? You gotta think about these things, man.
But you know what? You know why you say that though? And I learned this a little while back of why they say they won't help you. And big shout out to Ducati, because she told me this. When they bring the prospects and stuff in, you know, a lot of these people want to act like they tough or they too good to speak, or they're not social, right? So in order for you to be in a club, you gotta talk, you gotta get to know people, you gotta, you know what I mean? So for me, when I say, hey, I need you to get to know these members, because now it's gonna help you out with talking. It's gonna be easier for you to talk and walk up to a Kiki or a Tone or a Slow Mo to be like, hey, OC Tone, you know, when was your club established, or how'd you get your name? Because now you're working on communicating instead of when you go to these anniversaries, you just standing on the sideline, not saying nothing, and you just looking around. No, you gotta be able to talk and interact. You gotta interact with people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the thing.
I think you would say you would have to converse with people.
You have to converse with people.
You have to converse with people.
Right there.
You know what I mean? I mean,
where the hell is the Slow Mo? He on the fucking highway?
Yeah, I was trying to.
Yeah, nigga, he was.
Yeah, I'm on the highway.
Yeah, you over there getting that money.
No, I'm having technical difficulties right now.
You know what?
Due to technical difficulties, I'm having technical difficulties.
let me tell y'all something, right? I'm gonna speak on what you were saying about people being shy. So back when Siren actually was prospecting the same time Double, Duchess and Summer was, right? And of course, they big personalities online, but in person they shy. Nomi was sponsoring. We went to New York, and Nomi was like, we went to Steel Horses bike blessing. And you know that all 5 boroughs is there. You can't get
Right blessing on Sunday.
Somebody say, can you mute
Slow,
slow?
slow. You gotta mute your mic, bro.
Okay, there you go. I was asking white man, can he mute you for a second?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh God.
There we go. So look, so Nomi told we know New York, Jersey, Connecticut, all those areas, Delaware, and a lot of those when Steel Horses have their bike lessons, everybody, all 5 boroughs is there. Everybody's there. You can't get in. It's like one of them. You can get in and somebody lead type deals, right?
They just had it. They had a Sunday.
This Sunday they had their shit.
Well, Nomi made all of them go and get 5 people that they don't know. And talk to them and tell them blah, 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 and bring them to me. Everybody there knew us, but still, the point was to go and approach, to go and say, to go and have a conversation in order to get comfortable. This is the place you're going to be spending a lot of your time in. So I need you to be able to be more, not kissing ass or not, cozying up and nothing like that. But
communicate with people. Talk to people.
Club that everybody knows us. So you really gotta the work. That part is done. That part's done. All you gotta do is get in the fold. That's all you gotta do.
That's it.
They did it. But it was tough. It was tough because New York is a little. You know how New York is.
It's a learning experience, though. You know what I mean? It's a learning experience. If you could do that there, you could do it anywhere. You're gonna be able to go anywhere and talk to anybody. You know what I mean? That's what it is. But yeah, man, it's all love. All right, let's we talk about some shit. Let's shift some gears. I'm glad we got y'all on here. We want to know your opinion about some shit. Kiki, you want to bring that shit up?
Yeah.
Yeah, bring it up. I want y'all opinions. We want y'all opinions about this.
If you're not living under a rock, we do understand that recently a young black man that was friends with three white boys went on a boating trip for 4th of July, and the only person that came back was the 3 white boys. The black boy did not come back. And what the white boys are, I'm only saying white boys because I need to distinguish, and I don't need to, but I'm going to. The 3 friends are saying that the guy, Nolan, I'm gonna call his name, Nolan wanted to stay. He didn't want to come back. However, he didn't take his cell phone. I don't know what 18-year-old on this planet can be parted from their cell phone. And they brought it back to the parents and told the parents he met up with a shorty and he didn't want to come back. I want to know if any of you have seen that, heard it, and what is your thought process or your thinking?
I think that they did something to him, and I feel like they're gonna get away with it. I mean, it's sad to say that nowadays we hear about these stories and we scream justice and all of that, but then after some time, it just goes away. Like you don't follow up on it. You don't hear about it no more, and nothing is done about it. And people kind of get away with it. They get away with it. They skate. They gotta do some probation or do some bullshit community service, but no justice is really being served to these people. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion. Mm-hmm. I don't know if that's really happening, but that's just my opinion.
Okay. Fall Guy, welcome.
Hi again.
Huh?
Yes, it's very there's some funny business going on. Everyone lawyered up very quickly. I think the real key thing is I don't think it's just everyone's trying to make it a black and white issue. Mm-hmm. It's not. If you remember, like about a year ago, the young lady who went with her
Or
friends, they were
girlfriends.
all black, and she never came back home and all that stuff. So, it's about the friends you keep. And for whatever reason, mind you, Nolan was, I mean, he's like a big star in a sense in his area. So, I mean, he was going places, and I just think it's some weird stuff and mind you, I don't know how it's good, it's true. A lot of the investigation is not going to be fully public, but at the same
Yes.
time, it's things it will quiet down. We won't hear it. It right now it's a big national thing because thanks to social media and stuff like that. But if unless you want to do your part of investigating and looking into it constantly and stuff like that, so you can feel at peace of getting the answers that you want in addition to the family, by all means go ahead. But honestly, it's just another sad, tragic happening that a lot of people are trying to attach itself to into this weird, crazy world that we're living in.
Okay.
So I have a question. Like he just said about that. Like even because I don't know what happened with that case with the young lady that went missing that she went on a trip with the with the ladies and she didn't make it back home. Were they ever charged or were they ever like what happened in that situation?
I believe someone was arrested, but not everyone. Someone was, and I think I kind of ran down the YouTube thing, and it when I be watching those little crime shows, it ended up coming up. So it's not nothing that is publicized. It's not nothing that you're going to see every other second.
Right.
It's just one of those things that happen, and somebody has the wherewithal to post it on YouTube. Like I think the same thing I'm gonna tell you. If we look up, the story is over. Even the white lady who mother disappeared, right? Savannah, forget her last name, from the news channel. Her mother disappeared. We heard about that every day, every morning, every night, and now they still ain't found her. We don't hear anything. So what I want to join in and say,
Wait, I thought she was found.
Was she found?
Yeah, I remember. I thought I remember she.
Can we confirm that? Is there a way for a guy you can confirm that?
Okay,
Right.
I'll look into it because I remember. She was in a way celebrating, but I'll look at it. Hold on.
Okay, and I want to add that there's a twin story that happens just the way that this happened with Nolan. Slow mo, hold on, because you was muted. So hold on till he come back. You were muted. There was a story.
We're gonna be right back in.
There you go. There's a story that mimics this one with Nolan, where a young man, the same thing happened with that young man, and he wasn't found either. But behind that, there was a gentleman that came on, a white man that came on and said, listen, yes, those boys did it. Yes, our families teach us, because we know y'all can't swim. He said it, like you can look it up on YouTube. He said, it is a thing that we do. We definitely will get you outside and get you out here knowing you can't swim, and they will torture you and they will leave you. He said, what are you going to do about it? Because until the end of time, we will invite them to the barbecue, is what he was pretty much saying. Y'all gonna forever invite us to the barbecue. All we gotta do is know one of y'all songs. All we gotta do is just hang out with one of y'all for a few minutes and don't speak so articulate. He said, y'all let us in the barbecue, and there's trust that's there. So my question is, because this little boy was half, I think Filipino, I think he was biracial. After seeing this, can y'all kids have white friends and go away with them for the weekend?
Okay, let me clear my throat. Let me clear my throat. Due to the climate of the way the world is right now, it is definitely coming off as a racial thing. It's going to. You're not gonna, cloud this any other way. It was 3 white boys and 1 black dude, and the black dude didn't come home. You know what I mean? Yet all, they took his phone, right? They deleted some shit out of his phone. And then, surprisingly enough, you lawyered up instantly. Wait a minute. One of the kids' mother is a judge. if that doesn't, it's common sense that it screams foul play all the way. But you know, at the end of the day, it's nothing's going to happen from it. Nothing, because I read a report that the police said they didn't suspect no foul play. That ties in. This dude's mother is a judge. Do you know the kind of pull she has as a fucking judge?
She got to reach.
She got to reach. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's a sad situation. Now to answer your question.
Yes.
My kids grew up in suburbs, right? And in diverse areas with diverse friends. You know what I mean? Okay. I think that was one of my biggest worries and concerns. You know what I mean? Especially with my youngest Kayla. Kayla was just like, she's just happy-go-lucky, and those are my friends. You know what I mean? And she was like the only chocolate chip in that fucking cookie. And when we're hanging out at the park over here, the bullshit on that, you know what I mean? It makes you nervous. You know what I mean? You never know what these people really, really think. And for me to say that is now that Kayla realizes that her friend was racist all along.
Oh, really?
Come to find out, her friend Heather was racist all along. And there was one time you couldn't tell her nothing bad about Heather. But we saw it. As parents, we saw it. Tasha and myself saw it and was like, yo, look, no. Well, she wouldn't listen to us. She was young. She didn't know no better. But now she's like, damn, that's a little racist. And now you see it. So I'm fortunate enough that nothing happened to my kid. But, you know, unfortunately, this young man lost his life. And there's so many questions as to why and how. You know what I mean?
So do we give any grace? I'm sorry about that, Fog Guy. Hang on. Do we give any grace to the parents who scrub their social medias or delete their pages, just trying to get doing damage control, trying to get out in front of it? Like, why
were you trying to get out in front of something? If it was something innocent or something like that, and it happened and it was an accident, what is there to get out in front of? Why scrub your pages? Why delete everything? Why hide everything? Why lawyer up? If there was no, you know what I mean? If it was just a simple, it was an accident or something like that. It was an accident. Why all that? Why? You making yourself look kind of guilty when you got a lawyer up instantly. You know what I mean? And you scrubbing pages, you deleting shit. Come on, man.
Okay, one, lawyering up I think is always the right thing to do. Put a pause on that. Just want to let you know. Okay. Yes, she is still missing, so they're still investigating. They're still looking for her. So she has.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Removing the pen. In these type of situations, mind you, it is, you know, the first instinct to do is yes, lawyer up. Everything that we've been hearing and reading about what they, you know, again, deleting their socials and messagings and all that stuff. Yeah, that is some very deep shady shit. So I think the key thing here is for the family of Nolan to continue with the hard investigation, have the police continue those hard investigations, do not stop. And since this is technically a missing person type of situation, if the FBI, if the badly this Trump,
how is it a missing person? How does it categorize itself as a missing person?
Because he's not found. I mean,
they found his body.
Oh, they found his body. All right, I'm sorry. Yeah,
found his body.
Once he's found him, yeah. But still, my main point here is maybe I'm mixing two stories. But anyway, the point is like the investigation needs to be continued. It cannot stop at certain point of stating the fact it's like, well, they lawyered up, and everything else is done. Mind you, again, thanks to social media, like I said before, it's heightened our awareness of what happened in that situation. But the key thing is it needs to progress.
Okay, can I ask a quick question real quick? Can I ask a quick question? Let's say if the roles was reversed and this was 3 black dudes and a white dude went missing and died, how would this look?
That's always again that type of questioning has always been brought up, and
Would it look the same? Would it look the same
No.
if the black kids loaded up and
it's not
broke
gonna
the
look
couch?
in this current dynamic. No, it will not look the same.
They'd be under the jail already.
And all that.
Just like they did to Carmelo Anthony, they'd be under the jail by now. Because what teenager, and like you said, what teenager in this day and age does not bring his cell phone and his keys?
Yep.
And if y'all supposed to be so much buddy, how come y'all let him come? Why did y'all leave him there? I don't give a fuck how bad he wanted to stay. If we leaving, you got to go too.
Yep.
I see. What's the name say? If we come together, we leave together.
But look, misbehaving said her kid cannot go if he's the only black or brown person. So
you know what? That makes a lot of sense.
What you said, slow mo. You got seven children. Can any of your babies back when you was they were underneath you, like you were there, so like not grown, anything? Could they, one, have clear friends, and two, go away with them for the weekend?
Okay, my kids never had clear friends. They had Latino friends, but they didn't have clear friends because of where we lived.
Okay.
And hell no, because one thing I give my ex-wife is that she was strict as hell. They couldn't go nowhere. We had to know who the parents were, where the parents lived, everything about the household, everything. So, we didn't roll that way. Now, on the flip side, other parents their kids can come with us because we're not going to do nothing to them. We taking other kids to Disney World on our dime and brought them back the same way they left. But what did I tell somebody to do that with my child? Hell no.
What about little DJ? And your daughter?
So, my daughter lived with me for 3 years when we were out in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
And of course, where we were at, it was predominantly whites, Latinos. It was blacks as well. But I would let her, go over her friend's house that were a different color than her. But I didn't see any problem with it. What I'm really afraid of, though, is for Lil DJ, because of the society that we live in now.
Yep.
It's going to be tough for him. It's going to be really tough for him, and the way social media, they have access to it so easily. The kids grow up so much more faster than what we did when we were growing up because they have access to it. And then you got AI and all these different things that are coming out. And I'm not even gonna lie, I'm worried about Lil DJ. He just turned 4, and the way I see how society is, even with my teenager, with Brielle, and the way that she's moving, it's a scary thing. But I feel like that you have to be on top of your children, and you have to have that relationship where your kids are comfortable enough to come talk to you about what's really going on in their life, and you not dismiss it as, oh, whatever, that's just something that you're going to go through or something like that. No, you have to have, and I'm not going to lie, which my parents didn't have with me. They didn't have real life conversations with me about how this world is. They I don't sugarcoat nothing with my kids, especially with my daughter, because I want you to be aware of what's really happening in this world. Everybody ain't your friend. You up here calling people your best friend, and they not your friends. My father told me a long time ago, and I never understood it till I got older. You're gonna have a lot of associates, a hell of a lot of associates, and you're gonna have a handful of friends. And I mean a handful. And when I was growing up, the men that came over to my father's house was maybe 2 at the most. And I always wonder, like, man, my father must be like a clown or something. Why you only got 2 people? You only got 2 people coming over your house. And as I got older, he told me, you don't never let a person know where you lay your head at.
Yeah.
ever. And if you do let them know where you lay your head at, that means that they're close enough to be your friend. Yep. So you don't tell people where you lay your head at. Now, I can go outside and I can jump on my bike and go see all these people, and they might know who I am because my father was a DJ. He rode bikes and all that. He was known, but he was like, all these people not my friends. They might look at me as a friend, but they are my associates. I know them in passing. I say what's up to them, and I keep it moving. So with my daughter, I don't sugarcoat nothing where I say they not your friends, and she's finding out. She's finding out as a teenager, she done got into a fight, a physical fight, with one of her quote unquote best friend, her bestie that she thought was her bestie, and she was jealous of her. You get what I'm saying? So it's like you can't. But here's the biggest thing that I want to take out of this whole conversation. Sometimes kids and even adults have to go through things in order for them to see it. Like you can tell. I could tell my daughter, just like my parents, they told me till I was blue in the face, hey, don't do this, don't do that. But until I felt out for myself is when I was like, damn, like this is what my mother and father was talking about. So sometimes I let my daughter go through things because guess what? You're going to find out for yourself, hey, this person really ain't your friend. You know what I mean? They really not your friend. So sometimes you have to go through those experiences in life to see things.
You gotta show them. You gotta show them better than you can tell them.
Yeah. I mean, that's important.
So listen to this. There's a question I need to ask because someone brought up. I think that was Misbehaving that brought up the fact that Colin Kaepernick paid for the Nolan's body to be flown to DC for a more extensive autopsy. My question behind that is, do you believe that is what has to happen in order to keep it from being so blended that way because the parents got so much power?
It has to. It has to. I mean, if you're expecting any one of those officials or sitting in any one of those seats over there to give you a clear and just of what happened, don't. It's not going to happen like that. You know what I mean? So I think he did right. To send it away and do the autopsy and do things other places, you know what I mean? You're gonna probably get better answers than what you're gonna get from right there, from where they at.
Okay. So you believe, I don't know how long Shorty Reach is.
I believe you're a fucking judge. You're a judge. At the end of the day, Shorty's mom is a judge.
Yes.
You know what kind of reach that she has and the pull she has as a judge. That's all I'm gonna say with that. Nick. You know, it's a sad situation. You know what I mean? That this is in, but at the climate of the world is today, nothing doesn't surprise me anymore. And like DJ said, I agree with him. I fear for my kids because it's different. I fear for my grandkids that when my kids have kids, what it's going to be like. You see what it's like now. Can you imagine how it's going to get? You know what I mean? It's sad, man. It's sad. And no, I agree with you. DJ, my parents the same way. Didn't sit back and have those real conversations with me. I had to learn on my own. And I remember this chick, you know what I mean? Her fucking father told me and broke that shit down to me about acquaintances and real friends. He was like, in life, you're only going to have but a couple of true friends. Everybody else is going to be your acquaintance, bro. Everybody else. So, you know what I mean? You got to take that for what it is. And I see a lot of people that don't understand that. And I can equate that to set life. A lot of people are acquaintances. You get it misconstrued and think that these niggas is really your fucking friend, but they not. You know what I mean? There's only a handful of motherfucking people that know where I live and have been to my house. Or a handful of people that can come to my house. That shit is real shit. Like,
you wanna know what somebody told me? I'm gonna share this with y'all.
Okay.
People love the access of you. If they have access, when I heard this, it triggered something in my brain. Like, I never thought about that. They love the access that they have of you because they feel as though they're just somebody that's a big deal. So if I know that Tone is a big deal, if I know that Widow is a big deal, and they got all these people around them, oh, they something special. So I need to have access. Oh yeah, I know Tone. I know Widow. I know DJ because they feel as though they have that access to you. But guess what? They don't really give a fuck about you. They don't care about you. They don't care about your well-being, how your kids doing, how your family doing. They just
drink off of that.
I have the access to these people. And it's hard, but now I'm not gonna lie. It's hard to read those people though. It's hard to read those people because you sometimes can't tell when people are genuine and are they just putting on this persona of I really care about Tone. I really care about Widow. Because guess what? One day that snake gonna show his head. It's gonna show his head.
He can't hide.
He cannot hide forever. And I have a prime example of somebody that I thought was close to me. And I'm talking about before set shit, before any of that. And because things didn't go their way, it showed me who they really were. And it made me sit back like, damn, like, was you really even my homeboy? Or was this all a part of the game of you were trying to have the access to me to take you somewhere else?
Yes.
Because real friends are real home. Tone, real friends, and I ain't not trying to preach on here.
No, talk your shit.
If me and any of y'all get into an argument, right, or a disagreement, right? If we real homeboys and homegirls, guess what? At the end of the day, that fucking argument, that disagreement ain't gonna break up our friendship. Because guess what? One of us is gonna be the bigger person to be like, you know what, Tone? I was wrong, yo. My bad. You want to know what that's called? That's called accountability.
That's right.
Accountability and holding yourself accountable for guess what? You know what? I messed up, yo. I was wrong. You know what I mean? Like, let's figure out a way to get past that. But that's us being real with each other. If I can let a little argument or a little misunderstanding break up our friendship, guess what?
You never fuck with me in the first place.
You never fuck with me for real in the first place. You was here with a hidden agenda. And that's what people gotta realize.
And if that shit ain't some real shit, yo, fellas, some of these women will know that you may be a popular motherfucker on set and will attach themselves to you. I've had it happen. You know what I mean? When motherfuckers want to attach themselves to you and they quit to drop your fucking name because they think it's gonna get them somewhere. You know what I mean? They don't really fuck with you. You gotta learn, like, yo, but my friends, you know what I mean, can call me and be like, nigga, Tone, look, bro, you was wrong. You know what I mean? Hold me accountable when I'm on some dumb shit.
Hold me accountable.
You know what I mean? Hold me accountable. Don't be my yes man, because now I sit back and sometimes I do shit on purpose to see how people around me are gonna respond. And if a person around me is gonna respond and be like, you know what, fuck that shit, hell yeah. Nah, nigga, you ain't for me. Sometimes you gotta trick a motherfucker, you know what I mean? For them to show you who they are. You know what I mean?
Sometimes they might not tell you right then and there because they don't want to broadcast it in front of everybody. But a real friend going wait. Okay, I'm gonna let you do your thing. But after this is over,
closed doors, out in public, I'm not gonna embarrass my motherfucking friend. I'm gonna stand 10 toes with the nigga.
Yeah,
but behind closed doors, yo, my nigga, you know you was wrong, right?
You was wrong.
It was bullshit. You was wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And guess what? If you can't take it, that means guess what? We
not cool. And at that point in time, I have to adjust how me and you rock and move forward because you ain't for me. You know what I mean? And that's just real shit. You know what I mean? And a lot of people don't understand that. That's why you see a lot of these people jump from friend to friend to friend to friend to friend to friend. You know what I mean? You're not for these people, man. You just So for me, my people that I keep around me I keep close, you can hold me accountable. You know what I mean? You can hold me accountable. You can come to me, you know what I mean, and tell me, yo, you know, you fucking wrong. Yo, Kiki is one of these people that, I can get in a situation and Kiki would look and give it to me real and not sugarcoat shit and be like, nah, Tone, you was right. Don't worry about that shit. No, Kiki be like, no, hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. And she gonna correct me and tell me what I did wrong, and we're gonna have dialogue about it. I'm not gonna get mad because that's my fucking friend. Just like DJ, you come to me and say, yo, bro, you know what I mean? We and you've had some conversations like, bro, you know, just a little wild and some shit like this, that,
we have real life shit.
Cool. Yeah, I respect that because you really looking out. You really telling me when I didn't see it that time. So it's a friend. But everybody, I can't say that with everybody.
Let me say this.
I won't. Not with everybody. No.
I've always said when people change their friend circles, I see people with a different group of friends every year. And I'm wondering, like, what? How is this? There's somebody who told me that, like, I'm gonna speak for me. I have a lot of people that come and they say, for one reason or another, hey, Widow, hey, Kiki, whoever they know me by, and everybody wants to, we drink together, we hang out together, we might show some pictures or whatever. And I had one of my friends start to befriend these people. And she said to me, I said, how the fuck y'all hook up? She was like, that's your friend. I'm like, no, I drink with that motherfucker. I party with this nigga. Like, I said, you ever seen this nigga with me? You ever seen this nigga here? No, there's a difference. And like Batman always says, conspicuous comrades, and the third one that he always conquistadors or some shit, I don't know. He said
it sounded right.
Yes, but I'm saying, I'm trying to tell her, I said, no, you are misconstruing this. I am genuine with the interactions I have. Like, I ain't being fake to drink with you. I'm really, really having a good time with you. But do you know my children? Have you ever been to my home? A lot of motherfuckers know I work at a hospital, but a lot of people don't know where. People know that I work in a salon. A lot of folks don't know where. You know what I'm saying? It's like all that stuff is need to know. My friends for real, I can say like people don't know. Me and Mel hella tight. Mel, he check in on me. He do this, he do that. That's a friend. Someone beyond Black Shepherd's Weekend. Somebody beyond Myrtle Beach who come and say, look, I see your post today. Like, you good? Or I'm checking in on you. Straight anything that you need. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know how to be that because when they can't get it from me, they'll move the tone. Ooh. Get it from Tone. Now it's DJ. I'm like, oh.
That shit right there. That shit right there. Listen. Yo, I'm adamant. There is only a handful of people, but you can't say you've been to my house. You know what I mean? DJ can say he's been to my house. You know what I mean? DJ, we quiet in the cut, had a great fucking time. There's a handful of people that have been to my house. Yo, out there just, you know what I mean? But I'm saying I'm very selective on that. You know what I mean? After I had that conversation with that gentleman, and he hit me that shit. There's certain people, you can't have access to me like that. Know where I rest my head at and shit like that. You know what I mean? It's all fun and games back. They pull up, and I'm not gonna give you my address. You don't need to know where the fuck I live at. You know what I mean? It's simple as that.
And the weirdos need to stop going on social media trying to jump in to a quote unquote popular's friends list and be like, oh, Tone know this person. Oh, let me send a friend. Oh, we don't know this person. Oh, they my friend now. Oh, DJ know it. Oh, they my friend now.
So I've experienced that with a lot of people and was like, oh shit. When you become friends with this motherfucker, do you know this motherfucker? Oh, I just sent him a friend request on Facebook. Why? You know it? You talk to that motherfucker? No? All right, well, for whatever. You know what I mean?
Tone, me and you have had a conversation. I said, Tone, so-and-so, y'all like sitting in my inbox. I mean, sitting on my friends, waiting for me to a friend request, right? But then I tell you, I said, I got to talk to you first. I got to find out this, that. And once
you got this motherfucker, what the fuck is your intentions coming over here?
You said, no, that's cool, Kiki. It's cool. I'm like, oh, okay, cuz.
We do that shit. We got to do that shit sometimes because, like, what's your intentions of coming over there? Because a lot of people got ill intentions. I got
a homegirl that be on it. These say, who this person? And they'll straight jump in, what you want? Before they even accept it for who sent you? What you want?
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I think that should be more common these days. Like, who sent you? What can I do? How do I know you? What can I help you with over here? You know what I mean?
But it's a lot of times they want to look to see what you got going
Melvin.
on.
See, DJ, you started shit. Melvin in the comments spoke about, speaking of Stafford, Melvin, go sit down somewhere. Go sit down somewhere, Mel. Go sit down somewhere.
Hey, yo, that's crazy. Niggas ain't had Stafford in a long time. I'm just saying.
Him, don't you start that shit either. Look at telling you, shut up in the comments with the Stafford shit. Y'all just chill the fuck out. Chill the fuck out. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
But that's real talk,
y'all
though.
just had seafood salad. You know what I mean?
We definitely did seafood salad.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, nah, you know?
But that's real talk, though, man. A lot of people want to have access to you, man. They don't really. They seem like they're your friends or they want to be around you, but they're not really your friends, man. They just want to have access to be around you. You got people around you. I want to be a part of that circle. You know what I mean? But you circle hopping. Like niggas jump from club to club. No, you circle hopping.
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing, man. So.
But DJ, I'm gonna tell you what is eye-opening for some people, right? Some people sit on the outside and they see me and you and we kikiing and we doing whatever and we got our corner and we doing all this shit, right? Not realizing you ain't gonna get the same me DJ get.
Facts. Oh my God. God.
But guess what though, Kiki? Just because I give you a 2-hand hug and I don't give you a church little church hug, guess what? Now me and you together. Now me and you doing something.
You know how much you preaching now, dog. When I was in your house, you know, people was asking me who in Black Shepherds, me and Naomi is fucking.
Yo, I've been accused. Hold on, I've been accused of having a sexual relationship with Kiki because how cool we are. Mm-hmm. I was like, "Are you fucking serious? You bugging, right?" Yeah, but the way y'all chemistry is, mother, what? Y'all assume shit. Y'all people gotta stop doing that. And you see people and you see shit. Yo, I just came out of a situation like that where a person assumed something that they didn't know nothing about. Y'all don't do that, man.
This whole weekend. This whole weekend.
I'm not giving up no ad. People think I'm lying.
Because you know why? Because people want to paint their own picture. They want to paint their own picture and they want to run with it. I listen, even just recently, I dealt with it this weekend. I'm talking about people coming up to me like, damn, how Shorty get VIP section? I'm like, Shorty, I should get VIP section, or damn, that's your girl. I'm like, who are you talking about? Or a girl sitting over there. And I'm like, that's my fucking goddaughter. Like my real life goddaughter.
Wow.
That's 30 years old that I'm making sure that she good because I don't want y'all hound niggas jumping all over her, and I'm making sure she good. But no, that's who I'm supposed to be with. That's my VIP and my girl. But people are gonna paint. They're gonna assume just because they see that I'm treating this person different or showing quote unquote love to this person, but you don't know who they are. So instead of asking me like, "Oh, hey, yo, DJ, that's your girl, that's your people's," no, that's my goddaughter. Oh shit, that's what's up. I thought that was your people.
Nah, and once again, I always say when you assume, you make an ass of yourself. You're not gonna make an ass of me. You're gonna make an ass of yourself because you don't know. You know what I mean? Ask these questions before you start these fucking rumors and start some shit that you don't know nothing about, bro. I'm trying to tell you, for years. It constantly happens to me. It's like, yo, I can't, like you said, I can't hug this person. I can't be cool with this person. I can't say conversate because I can't say conversate because the person over there is going to do some shit. You know what I mean? So we're going to say conversing, right? You can't converse with somebody because the first thing you know, y'all fucking, or something going on, and you trying to fuck, whatever the case may be. Half the time, I don't be paying these bitches no mind. It's just general conversation for me. You know what I mean? Y'all don't know what the fuck was really going on. Stop assuming, man. Stop that shit, man. You niggas look real weak. You niggas and bitches look real weak doing that shit, bro. Y'all
it's never going to stop. It's never going to stop, though. That's the sad part.
Blackout said, them the people who believe that men and women can't be genuine friends without BS going on.
Facts. Like, yo, because of the situations in your life, you can't, because the shit happened in your life like that, that doesn't mean that's who the fuck I am. You know what I mean? Whatever traumas you had in your past, you need to deal with that. But I'm not. I can be genuinely friends with a female and not think twice about no nigga. But you know how many times, like, no kidding, how many times I got accused with sleeping with this one over here, or me and this one over here had something going on, or the way y'all too close to where y'all are, the way y'all move. What? That's my homie. That's my fucking buddy. You understand me?
Some people love the drama though. Some people live for drama. They live for like that. They get they feed off of it. They feed off of drama. So they're gonna start stuff. And it's sad that that's what some people's lives come to, that they can't move forward with their life because they're so worried about what the next person got going on. So they wanna focus on that instead of focusing on their life. But I mean, it's a sad reality that we in.
It's crazy you say that, because when you start living in a place of peace, like for me, I started living in a place of peace, and I try to avoid all that drama by all means necessary. And you know how funny is people try to drag you back in that shit. You know what I mean? They still, you see them still in that shit. Nah, nigga, I don't care about that. I don't give a fuck. They got nothing to do with me.
They feed off of. I'm gonna give you a prime example, and this is just me being honest and being real, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like when you go off, right? Like if you go off on a rant, like you see how many people jump on your post and gas you up?
Yes. Yes.
You see that? You see how they, oh yeah, Tone, go in, Tone. Yeah, go in.
You know what, DJ? It's funny you say that, because I peeped that shit and I just be looking back. I just look at the shit. I don't even respond no more. I get on, I say what I say, and I get gone. Versus back in the day, I would feed into that.
Right, you feed into that, right.
And now I just look at it and I'm like this. And I've said to people, see that person there? They showing you who's who on their fucking post.
That's the point that I'm bringing up about how you have grown to where as though you can see the bullshit. Like you can see these people trying to gaslight you to be like, so y'all really don't even really give a fuck about my well-being. Y'all just want to see me go off on this motherfucker.
You a show. They want me to give you on the show.
There you go.
I'm entertainment for you at that purpose. You want to see me go up, but you don't give a fuck about what else is going on in my. You don't care, so I'm not gonna give you that. I'm gonna get on. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna get going. But I watch on that post, and people are like, go live. You should do a live. You should do this. Why?
They don't give a fuck about your mental. They don't care about what you got going on.
Those are the people that thrive for the negativity and need that shit going on. All you gotta do is sit back and watch. You know what I mean? If y'all really sit back and pay attention to people, you're gonna see it all the time, bro.
You know what's funny, DJ? Whenever all that stuff happened, Tone will tell you, I never even call him and ask him what happened. I asked him, are you okay? Yep. I never ask him what's going on. Never.
Always.
Like,
you know what I mean? Always.
That's all I want to know.
Huh?
That shit is true, bro.
Because people that genuinely care about you are gonna want to know, hey, what's going on? Or hey,
they
yo,
don't give a fuck about the
to...
situation. They want to know how you are as a person, yo, bro.
How you doing? Right? And sometimes, guess what? Sometimes you need somebody to be able to vent to just let that shit out. Like, yo, boy, I'm going through some shit. And you don't know how much that helps.
You know what's crazy is Bishop lives in a whole nother fucking country, bro. This nigga lives in Thailand. This nigga is in a whole nother fucking country. And this nigga can stop and call me and be like, yo, what's going on, man? How you doing? How you doing? What's going on? I don't want shit. I'm living. I'm good, but how you doing? Yeah. You know what I mean? To me, that's real shit right there. Nigga, you know what I mean? When people want to ask you how you doing, because most times people call you, they're not asking how you doing. They just want something from you. They want to talk to you about what they got going on. They really calling you to talk about their shit, not your shit. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter what you're dealing with. I have a few people that will reach out to me and be like, yo, generally, yo, you all right? You good? You know what I mean? I'm going to say it on the line. Tish is one of them. Letitia Barnes. Even no matter the shit we've been through, Tish will still reach out and be like, yo, you good? I can see it in your eyes. Something wrong. We ain't got to talk about it, but I know something's wrong. You good? You know what I mean? You have people like that. You have certain people that will reach out to you and ask you, you all right? You good? You know what I mean? Yeah. Those are the people you got to rock with, man. Everybody else that want that negative shit, those are your acquaintances. The ones that want to live in that drama and live in all that shit, those are your acquaintances, man. Cut them people out your life, man. Don't give them access to you.
Yeah, and sometimes, man, real quick, I wanted to say sometimes we understand that life is happening. Life moves fast paced. So sometimes it's I might not talk to Tone every day. I might not talk to Widow every day. But that don't take away the friendship or the love that I have for them. It's just that life circumstances is, okay, I might not be able to reach out to them every day, but guess what? When I see them, that love not lost. That love is, damn, I talk to you in a minute. How you doing? How you been? How everything going? How your kids doing? How the family doing? How you doing business-wise? You get what I'm saying? Like, it's a great example of Joey Funny. Joey Funny is my man. Like that's my homeboy. Me and Joey don't talk every day, but guess what?
Bro.
Joey and his wife showed up this weekend.
They did.
Yep, sure did.
You know what I mean? Just because of the respect and love that they have for me, and they have to do that. They didn't have to do that. But Joey hit me up, yo. Me and Flo gonna try to make it blah blah blah. We and Joey don't talk every day, but Joey know the relationship that we got. That's my anything he need to call me, I'm there. Vice versa. But that's true friendship. We don't have to talk every day to be quote unquote friends. You know what I'm saying?
How many times do you get a "you all right, dummy? What's up, stupid?" from me?
Right, right. Yeah. And it's love though, but we know that. You get what I'm saying? You got some people that just want to check in to see what the fuck going on though. Oh, I know you got
they just
something.
want to be nosy into your shit and have something that they could talk about. You know what I mean? About your shit, nigga.
Or an event.
I learned all that shit,
Listen,
bro. Like,
or event coming up. Hey, what's good with you, DJ? How you been? You know, I'm good. Like, what's up? Oh, you coming to such and such? That's all you wanted to call. Really cool with me, no?
Listen,
that's all you want to know.
When I get that shit a lot? When right around before we go to Myrtle. What?
hey, Tone, you get that? Hey, big head, get the fuck out of here.
You coming to Myrtle? The fuck? I ain't heard from your bitch ass all year long. But now you want to hit me up and ask me about some shit like that? Fuck out of here, B. Fuck out of here.
He said, my piece is very protected. I will cuss your ass straight out now. I'm not explaining nothing. F you and them and them and them. Blackout said, and let you get locked up. And some people be like, I'm going to send you some money and your ass going to be waiting forever.
Yeah, that's a whole different story.
Tweety said, I'm always in her inbox asking her if she good. I am. Melvin said, rock with me for my presence, not for my performance. Facts.
You know what I mean? You're gonna rub your head for that and play with the beer, bro.
I like that.
You know what I mean? But
like I said, real people don't have to talk every day. Y'all know. If y'all know, y'all know. That's a fact.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. You know what I mean? I don't have to talk to DJ every day. You know what I mean? But DJ is a special person in his own right. It has nothing to do with no set shit. You know what I mean? I have a respect for DJ outside of some set shit. This ain't because we ride motorcycles. Nah, nigga, this was some fucking real nigga shit, man. You know what I mean? DJ been there. DJ was there with me for some real nigga shit, bro. Like, nigga.
Big day, you know what I mean? That's big day.
You know what I mean? Nigga was there. Nigga signed shit. Put his name on shit. Real nigga shit. So that's why I tell you I fucking rock with DJ. This ain't got nothing to do because he Black Shepherds, he's the president. Nah, I rock with this nigga for because of the man he is. And I don't have to talk to him every day. Don't need him. When I see him,
so they can prove they have access to you. Crazy said, sometimes I got to put an APB out on Kiki. It's true. It's true.
Everybody got to put an APB out on Kiki sometimes. You know what I mean? But when she on it, though, man.
Do better.
Look, she be like, you all right? Misbehaving said, confession. I miss y'all, but I'm just doing me. Working regular job. FIFA. Okay. School, health. I'll be back soon. Much love and respect. Misbehaving, it was a pleasure to see you back on here.
Sometimes it's necessary that you take them breaks and you move away for a minute and collect yourself and come back. Yo,
you did that.
This weekend was like, Steven was like, damn, nigga, I ain't seen you in a minute. Like, what's up? Nah, nigga, ain't that personal. Man, I'm trying to live my life outside of this, man. There's other shit outside of this shit. I miss y'all too, but you know what I mean? For my own fucking mental, I gotta get away sometimes.
Let's talk about that real quick. Some of these people, the set is all they got.
What?
They don't.
Nigga.
They don't know nothing outside of a set. They don't know how to take a vacation, go to a different country, or go to an event in their own city.
Outside of set shit, nothing. You know.
People gotta learn to live their life for them. You get what I'm saying? Like you gotta. It's more to life than the set. It's sometimes you gotta find yourself and find your own peace. And I know a lot of people use that word peace, like, oh, I want peace. But do you really know what peace is? Like, what's your definition of peace? You know what I mean? Is the set your peace? You know what I mean? Is your family your peace? Like, what is actually your peace in life and your direction of where you're going? Do you have a plan for your life? And a lot of people don't.
And you have to make that you have to define that for real. Like you saying it, but nobody, I think people missing it. You really have to be able to say, this is what brings me peace. This is what I will do to keep this peace. And just like Corcoran said way back, he said access is costly. And I think peace is pricey. There's a lot of things you got to lose to attain it and to keep it. People who have to leave it all to whoever. You got to start all over sometime. You got to get low. You got to get low and not care. The biggest lesson that I learned is that my presence really is appreciated. I've learned that over the weekend. I got so many phone calls looking for me. And I really, really, really appreciate that, because where I'm supposed to be. But when I got my nose in the dirt and I'm grinding, which is what I be telling Mel, sometimes I forget that phone don't mean nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? And it's a selfish act at the same time. It's not intentional. I'm just moving it. Then by the time I get to sitting down, it's 1-2 o'clock in the morning. Everybody ain't on that. And then the time tomorrow come, I'm moving. I'm at the house at 5:30. You know what I'm saying? I get to work at 6. I'm moving from that time. So it's a recessive circle. But I realized from Mel, Kiki, you got to take the time.
Yo, there are times where I get text messages from Kiki. I wake up to text messages from Kiki. Kiki will text me when I wake up in the morning. I'm like, okay, I bet. You know what I mean? This is how you are. This is how you move, man. If a person know you, they understand. You know? But this show has been kind of dope, man. We getting loose. It's that time, y'all. DJ, thank you for rocking out with us tonight. Once again,
man. No doubt.
Amazing. Congratulations on your successful anniversary weekend, man. I'm definitely looking forward to more shit in the future with you fellas. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Black Shepherds, man. Y'all did your thing, man. Like I said, my name is Tequila 1, Tone 0.
Hey,
I had a great time.
I want to say one more thing before we jump off here. People have to realize and understand how to say no. And no just be that. No is no explanation. It's no.
It's a complete sentence. No is a complete sentence.
And I'm learning that and becoming okay with no. Like I'm not gonna be able to do it. I can't do it. Like no, it's just I can't. So if I can leave y'all with that bit of information, it's okay to say no. Like you don't have to do and show up for everybody and do every single thing. It's okay to say no.
It is.
All right. You know what I mean?
I'm Portia and Clyde's daughter.
That's Portia and Clyde's, yo.
Yes.
Got DJ President. Yo, Tweeter, you the real one, man. Tweeter, you a real one, yo. You got me. Yo, this has been Real Talk Uncensored, man. We see y'all next week. Peace.
Peace. Like, share, subscribe. Get us in there.
Yeah.
We need y'all. That's good.